Hello, Wonderhussy here in the glamorous city of Hollywood. That's right, if you've never been to Hollywood, this is what it looks like. Palm trees, blue skies, all kinds of gnarly, shady people lurking in every alleyway, which is why, well, I was kind of nervous about parking my car here because I'm locked and loaded for an expedition with a ton of expensive gear in here. Lucky for me, I'm rolling with Ben, my security device slash road buddy. Hopefully Ben fools all the crooks and nobody breaks into my car while I'm gone and steals anything. You know what I mean? So you might be wondering, what in the world are you doing in Hollywood, Wonderhussy? Why did you leave the safety of the desert to come into the mean streets of the big city? Are you trying to make it big in showbiz? Oh God, look, this just about sums it all up right here. It's a McDonald's bag covered in dog crap. It's what's for dinner. Anyway, no, I'm not here because I'm trying to make it big in showbiz. I'm here for a very specific reason. There's a store I like right up here on Hollywood Boulevard. And so I drove all the way here from Death Valley just to pick something up at this store. That's right, Hollywood Boulevard. That's the famous street where they have all those stars on the sidewalk. You know, like to honor the biggest stars in the business. Here's one right here. Joseph von Sternberg, Bennett Cerf, Slim Somerville. Okay, man, I don't know who any of these stars are, but look at this. Here's a blank one, just waiting for someone to write Wonderhussy on it. Now, wouldn't that be something? Well, a girl can dream. Oh, look, here's somebody I know. Fanny Bryce. Remember Fanny Bryce? I think she was like one of the Ziegfeld Folly girls. They made a movie about her with Barbara Streisand. Funny girl. A fella loves to be with a funny girl. Oh, maybe if I sing loud enough, I'll get discovered. Anyway, these stars aren't the reason I came down here. I'm on a mission. I don't even have that much time here, to be honest. I gotta find this store. That's right, I drove all the way out here to Hollywood, and I don't even have enough time to spend the night. It's a real bummer, because, golly, my sister lived not too far from here for years and years, and I hardly ever came to visit her. I don't know why. There's a ton of really interesting stuff in Los Angeles. I know a lot of people like to bag on LA, but I personally think it's awesome. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better climate. You know, look at that beautiful blue sky. Even downtown here in the seedy part of town, there's trees and flowers. And it's a great temperature. When I left Death Valley, I think it was gonna be like 108 degrees today. Here, I think it's only about 81. Just perfect. Oh, look, Cloris Leachman. Jim Neighbors. Golly, I love Jim Neighbors. In fact, a good friend of mine once sat next to Jim Neighbors on an airplane and he hit on him. Or I should say Jim Neighbors hit on my friend. My friend did not hit on Jim Neighbors. Anyway, like I was saying, it's absolutely beautiful here today. 81 degrees, couldn't ask for better weather. And it's funny because I do have a friend who lives here. And so I proposed meeting up with this friend after I'm done with my errand here on Hollywood Boulevard and hiking up to the Hollywood sign. You know, there's that big sign on the side of the hill. It says Hollywood. Well, there's a trail. You can hike up to it. And I thought that might be a kind of interesting video to make. And so I proposed the hike to my friend. After I'm done buying this thing on Hollywood Boulevard, you want to hike up to the Hollywood sign? And he said, oh no, it's too hard. It's going to be too hot. Too hot? My friend is a real wuss. Okay, anyways, I gotta focus and find this shop because I only paid for 2 hours of parking and I sure don't want my rig to get towed, especially not with Ben in the front seat. Oh my God, I don't know what he would do sitting in a lonely tow yard all night. So I'd better focus and not get distracted by all this razzle dazzle, glitz and glam. I mean, I don't know, again, if you guys have ever been here, but it's really kind of janky. You know, Hollywood itself is kind of seedy, which I personally like. You know, I like stripper stores. Look at this. Oh, dang, look at that outfit. You know, I actually came to a stripper store down here once Many years ago, I was in this, well, I was part of this project called Dick and Jane. It was like a band, Dick and Jane and their dog DJ Spot. And we had a song called I Want a Spanky Spanky, I Want a Spanky Spanky. I think the video is actually on YouTube. I'll put the link up here. Anyway, to shoot the music video for that, I had to buy, or the director, the producer of the video wanted me to have the smallest bikini top known to man. Because I'm flat chested, it doesn't take much to cover my nipples. We went to some stripper store down here and had the smallest bikini top ever made, custom made for me. I don't think I have it anymore, unfortunately, but it was probably made in one of these stores down here. Dang, look at that getup. Focus, stay focused, Wonderhussy. You'll never get your name on one of these stars if you look in every stripper store you pass. You're on a mission. Lifestyles of the rich and famous and not so famous and not so rich. Okay, where's this store? No, not collectible figurines. No, not pimp medallions. No, not even the highest heel in town. Oh my God, this store is nothing but giant, crazy platform stripper shoes. Very tempting, but I already have way too many shoes. They don't even fit in the casita. No, I drove all this way to buy one thing only, and that is a wig. That's right, this Wigs Outfitters is my favorite wig store in the entire world. I've been here a few times over the years, and as you can see from their display windows, they have the most amazing, over-the-top, I guess they're made for drag queens, wigs. Oh my God, I love this. This is like retro Hollywood, kind of like a Jean Harlow look. I love that one. Oh, if I was a dude, I would totally go for that one. Look at that. A man's colonial wig. Or how about this? Little afro with a fake mustache. I mean, if I had the budget and the space, I'd probably buy all these wigs. I mean, imagine the fun I could have. Oh God, sorry about the glare. With this amazing thing. You know what I mean? I'd be the toast of Burning Man in that bad boy. Anyway, like I said, I've been here probably 3 or 4 times over the years. The first time I came here was way back in the year 2002. So 22 years ago. I'd been living in Vegas for a couple of years, but I got tired of it. 9/11 had just happened, tourism was down. I was just tired of Vegas, and so I thought, oh, I should move to Hollywood. So my sister and I came out here to look for an apartment, and well, we didn't find an apartment. I decided I didn't want to move here, but we did come down here and buy amazing wigs at this store, which my sister got one that looks very similar to that Marie Antoinette, and she still has it to this day. I went with a big blonde bouffant, kind of similar to, oh gosh, they don't have anything similar to what I got, but well, the one I got, I wore it a lot. I wore it around Vegas, I wore it to Burning Man, it got trashed, and so I ended up restyling it into a Marie Antoinette wig of my own, because my sister and I used to do this performance where we both were dressed up like Marie Antoinette. She already had her wig from here. I repurposed my bouffant to look like hers. So anyways, that was the first time I came here. Then I came here a few years after that, and I bought a really cool Betty Page wig. Black with little bangs, like Betty Page, the pinup star. And then I came back another time and bought like a Joan Jett spiked black mullet, which I've never really worn that one that much because I feel like I don't look that good in it. I still have it. And then most recently I came here about 5 years ago and I bought this great Marilyn Monroe wig, which unfortunately I wore so many places and to so many Burning Mans that it got totally trashed. As you might have noticed if you watched my video, Have Fun, Will Travel. You can see how beat up that wig was in that video. And that was kind of the impetus for me deciding, since I'm coming up to visit my mom in Northern California anyway, well, I might as well swing down through Hollywood. And I was gonna pick up a new Marilyn Monroe wig, but I don't know, man, I'm really digging that Jean Harlow. Well, I guess I'll just go inside and see what they have. Okay, I'll be back in an hour. Okay, man, unfortunately, they didn't have the exact wig I wanted. I tried that Greta Garbo wig on that was in the window, but She wouldn't let me take a picture of myself in there. And I don't know, man. Well, first of all, it was like $250. And I just didn't like the way it looked on me enough. I kind of just wanted another Marilyn Monroe wig. They didn't have one that was as, well, they had one that was like way too over the top poofy. And then they had one that wasn't quite poofy enough. So she said they can poof it up for me, give it some more oomph. And I have to come back in an hour. So that means I have an hour to kill. What am I gonna do to kill an hour in a place like Hollywood? Guess I might as well go and visit my friend. Oh, good. Ben did his job. Nothing has been stolen and no windows broken. It's good to have a buddy like Ben with you. Okay, I know what you must be thinking, and that is, gee, Wonderhussy, your friend must be loaded to live in a neighborhood like this. Well, it's not exactly like that. Hey, Mike, what up? Is this your house, Mike?
It's not my house.
Oh, okay. Wow, but what is this, your workshop?
This is my workshop.
Wow, this is where all the magic happens. You guys probably remember Mike from some videos that I made last year. Well, Mike's a custom woodworker and he does very high-end work, and this is the shop where he does all this work at these random people's house in Hollywood, right?
I met these people in the 90s and I did a bunch of work for them, and then I built all the furniture in their living room. I'm going to show it to you if you want to see
we'd love to see the furniture.
And then
we'd love to see your work, Mike. I mean, all I've ever heard you do was talk. I've never actually seen what you made.
Take a look at this top. So this is a trestle base table I'm making out of.
And this is walnut?
1.75 inch walnut.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
Meant to look distressed and beat up, so I put all these Purple Heart butterfly mortises in.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah. I made this.
That's called a mortise?
That's a butterfly mortise.
Oh wow, see, I'm learning all kinds of stuff.
Shaped like a butterfly.
And what is that? That's just to like hold where it's splitting together?
Yes, that's a mechanical fastener, so it's two opposing triangles, which means that can never separate.
Wow, far out. Well, you do know what you're doing. And so how do you get that in there?
Magic.
Oh, okay. Say no more. Trade secret. What are you going to do about this?
I think I'm going to put a little pan under here, and then we're going to put a little cactus poking up out of the top of the table.
Oh! What, is this tabletop going to the desert?
It's going to Pahrump.
This table's going to Pahrump?
Yeah. A really nice lady I met when you invited me to the, what was
the fundraiser, the Firehouse Flea Market fundraiser.
Meet and greet thing.
Yeah.
Fundraiser meeting. So super nice lady, Patricia.
Oh, and she lives.
She watches all your videos.
That's awesome. Hey, Patricia, thank you.
And so, if it wasn't for you getting me to go out there, I wouldn't have met her. I wouldn't be doing this job right now. Even this morning, somebody else was emailing me about a project they want me to do, and I met them at the meet and greet.
Okay, great. Well, I'll take my commission.
Yeah. Well, actually, listen, if you guys want anything and it comes through Sarah, I have to charge 10% extra to give her a cut.
Okay. No, it's okay. I don't expect a cut. I'm happy to kick you some business. I'm glad it worked out.
And
this is going to be the most beautiful table in Pahrump, if I do dare say so.
Probably the most expensive one.
Oh, Mike, what's going on here?
That's my pervy push stick.
Push stick? Yeah,
so like when you're pushing things through the table saw.
Oh, you use that. Oh.
So cut your fingers off.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm impressed with your attention to detail, Mike. Good work. Okay, wow. It is very interesting to be here in Mike's woodworking shop. After all this time hearing him talk about it, I finally came out to Hollywood, risked getting my windshield broken and all my stuff stolen in the mean street. Mike,
It's not going to happen.
I'm from the country, and I just saw that story on the news where that soap opera star was murdered by those people trying to steal his catalytic converter in Hollywood.
I didn't hear about that.
Well, it just happened, Mike.
I'd like to catch somebody trying to steal mine.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see that, too.
What do you think of the roses?
Oh, my gosh, these are absolutely beautiful. Let me take a sniff. Wow, that is incredible. This is a beautiful house. You're so lucky to be able to use this for your shop. And now he's going to take us inside and show us all this custom furniture he's made for these people over the years. Now, Mike, this is somebody's house. Am I okay to film footage in here?
I told them you were coming.
Oh, okay.
I made this surround for this because they had to get a new one, and the hole was too big. I made this valance up here.
Oh, look how nice. Oh my gosh, I love that space rack. Okay, now what'd you make in here?
I made everything except this thing in the corner.
Oh, so you made everything except the coolest thing in here. No, look at this. Yeah, I can see that's kind of like your butterfly mortise hallmark.
I made love seat. I made the sofa.
Golly, look, you made this love seat.
Now the chair.
Oh, look at this chair.
This chair is kind of like a mortise chair. It's got a real strong Japanese aesthetic. There's no mechanical fasteners. It's all joinery.
All joinery.
Like I said, this chair today would probably cost about $30,000.
A $30,000 chair? Are you serious, Mike? God, you must be loaded.
So I did the bed.
Oh, you made this bed. Oh, God. Well, yeah, I see those butterfly mortises everywhere I look now.
Yeah, this thing slides apart. I could take this whole thing apart. And then behind here, there's a shelf. And if you open this up, there's storage.
Oh, my God. I love, what a fun design. Yeah, what a fun design.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you could hide your valuables back there.
Now, this.
Wouldn't it be embarrassing if you opened it and there was like a bunch of vibrators back there? I mean, you gotta be careful, Mike. What is this, a surfboard table?
This is what I call the rocket bench. The prototype I originally made when I was friends with Ricky Rocket. I was going to give it to him for his wedding gift.
Oh, Ricky Rocket bench.
So the negative space in the leg looks like the cone on a rocket.
Oh, it sure does. Yeah. Oh, cool. So this is a refined version of what you made for him.
You have to sit on that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Whoop, to the moon.
Does that not cup your bottom just
It
right?
does. Oh yeah, it has a nice little divot in it, and you just, it just cradles you.
Yeah, and that.
Boy, I never want to get off this bench now, and that's a problem because I got to go back to that store and get my wig. Okay, part of the deal of Mike being able to use this garage as his workshop for free is, well, he has to sort of dismantle it every day and then park those people's car back in it every evening. Kind of an inconvenience, but not bad for getting a free workshop in the middle of Hollywood. Anyway, I gotta go get that wig. So Mike said we could go over, pick up the wig, and then he'll take me over and we can check out his bachelor pad. Woo! Mike decided it'd be best if I followed him back to his place, left my car there, and then he would take me to pick up my wig before showing me his bachelor pad. Since he assured me he lived in a good neighborhood where there wasn't much chance of my catalytic converter being stolen, it sounded like a good idea to me. Okay, we're here at the bachelor pad of Mike Z. Mike, this is a really nice neighborhood.
When I moved here in the 90s, it wasn't. There was gunshots going off.
So
a guy got shot up there on the corner.
Oh
and
my gosh,
died.
because look at it now. It's absolutely beautiful.
I pulled a, well, it was always beautiful. It wasn't always safe. This is where Lily St. Cyr used to live.
Oh, Lily St. Cyr, the famous burlesque star that you were friends with. She lived in these apartments?
And the drummer from Rage Against the Machine used to live here.
Oh, get out. Look at that. Famous people living in this apartment building. All right, Mike, to the wig store. Oh my goodness, this alleyway is so narrow. Look at this. He can barely fit down it.
I've got less than 2 inches of space.
Yeah, so much so that he has to fold in his side view mirrors just to get down the alley. Yikes! Mike Z in his natural element. I always think it's so funny that you, for being such a manly man and a free thinker, live in Hollywood, the belly of the beast.
Well,
And
there's a lot of good people, intelligent, fun people, and not like super woke, loony, lefty people. There's like a lot of real normal people here. But,
oh yeah.
They've got the bully pulpit.
And you moved here thinking you would get into the entertainment business initially?
I did get into the entertainment business.
You worked as what, an actor?
I did some acting, and I got into the behind the scenes stuff. So I was studying acting in Beverly Hills.
Oh, imagine
and
that.
I was doing theater, and then I started designing and building sets, which I never did before. I did it in college a little. But I came out here and did that. I had already been building houses and stuff back in Jersey, so I had the aptitude for it.
Uh-huh.
And that took off. And then I met some people, and then I got into the films, and I started working on films as a set carpenter.
Ah.
Then I became like the lead. I was an on-set carpenter. Then I was what they call the mechanic. So I would make all the stuff that played.
Wait, hold on, Mike. Oh, look at this. Paramount Pictures. Is that where they film stuff?
That is Paramount, but that used to be Channel 9 right there.
Oh, Channel 9. Look at that. A studio tour. You can take a studio tour?
You can do studio tours.
Oh, fun. What do they film there?
Everything.
Oh.
Every movie made on Paramount's made here. A lot of TV shows are shot here. We're going to drive right past it.
Wow, see, for you drive by this stuff all the time, so it ain't nothing. But to me, it's very interesting. The Frolic Room. Oh my God, I'd love to go have a drink there.
This
Yeah.
hasn't been remodeled since it was open.
Oh my God, I bet it's amazing.
You would love it.
All right, we're back on Hollywood Boulevard so I can pick up my wig. So I went in there and they had a Marilyn Monroe wig, but it was too big. It was like a big drag queen wig. Well, they had another Marilyn Monroe wig, but it was too small. It wasn't poofy enough.
Let me guess, you need one that's just
I'm
right.
like the Goldilocks of wigs, and she said she would make me one that was just right. Let's see. All right, here we are. They should have it ready for me. Thank you. We will appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Wow. I don't know, man. This is a cool wig, but it's not as cool as the one I bought here in 2019. And it was like twice as expensive. Oh, well, I guess that's inflation for you. I don't know. Maybe once I get where I'm going and play around with it a little bit, maybe I can make it work. Okay, pit stop to get a burrito before we go back to Mike's pad. What should I order? Burritos, tostadas, ooh, super fries. Wow, Mike, thank you. Mike buying me dinner. What a class act. Okay, here's Mike's burrito. That's a solid lengua burrito. That means tongue. Here's my fries. Do the same thing with my fries. Let's hear them.
I like the tongue.
Wow. Okay, let's see. Whoa, dang. Golly, what's on that? Mashed potatoes? Is that what that is? Is that cheese? Yikes, that's a calorie bomb. All right, I'll try a bite. Mike said he saw him making the fries fresh, too.
This is the life of it.
Okay, so these fries were like 16 bucks. I've eaten a decent amount of them, and you know, my chief complaint is that the fries are limp. Can you see that? Mike, does that seem familiar to you? Just kidding.
No, Greek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's Greek. Anyway, yeah, limp fries, just way too much cheese. I mean, the meat is good, and you know, I'm eating a substantial amount of them, so I guess they can't be that bad. I'm just saying they're not the best I've ever had. Oh, I can't even finish these, man. Too greasy. Well, that was a bust. Crappy fries, crappy wig. Why'd I come to this town? Your apartment better be super cool. Ugh, I don't know. If I told you how much I spent on this wig, you'd cry. I mean, look at the hairline. This is trash. This needs to be down. Maybe I can restyle it when I get home. All right, well, I don't have time to futz with it now. I gotta, believe it or not, I'm not spending the night here. I'm gonna have to drive another hour and a half, 2 hours after this. So let's go check out Mike's apartment before I leave. So this is the door to your place, up this creepy staircase. Okay, upstairs and on the left. Oh, so this must be the one with the Sylvester Stallone out front.
Somebody put that there.
Somebody put that there.
Yeah, I didn't put it there. Somebody left it here, and I hung it up. I thought it was funny. And it was around about the time I did the body double for him for Demolition Man.
Oh, so you were his body double in Demolition Man.
Well, they hired 5 of us.
Oh, good. Okay, here we go. I'm going to zoom out so we can appreciate. He said he's a hoarder. Oh, yeah, you do have a lot of stuff.
I collect a lot of stuff.
Oh, but it's cool. Yeah, look at this. He's got all kind of books, bikes hanging from the ceiling, artwork on the walls. Well, this is actually very cozy for a bachelor pad, Mike. I'm impressed.
For you?
Well, you know, it's just kind of dark and man cavey.
I'll turn this on.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I mean, whatever you want to do. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at him. Dang, look at all those CDs and DVDs.
Well, I used to DJ.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's about half of my music collection I used to have.
Oh, wow.
That's the bench, so I have one of these for myself.
Oh, there's a rocket bench.
Yeah. Those are the hammers, remember that?
Oh, yeah, those are the hammers he uses to do his hammer workout. Look at that. He works out with a hammer.
That's why I keep the living room free, so I can...
Yeah, you keep it nice and wide open. I see that. It's one part living room, one part Gold's Gym. Oh my God, look how cute this little kitchen is. I love it. That's okay. We're not here to judge you. Just kidding. We totally are here to judge you. When are you going to clean this kitchen? I'm just teasing. I'm just busting your chops.
You want to see the back real quick? And see the
well, hold on. Yeah, I do. I want to see it all, but I just want to look at your filthy stove first.
It's not that bad.
I'm just kidding. No, it's very nice. I was also curious to just quickly take a look.
I'm doing the leather craft.
Oh, this is where he makes his leather crafts. What are you working on here? Holsters?
Yeah, I made these. So these are based on a World War II shoulder holster, but I made flap versions.
Oh, yeah.
And I water formed it. I wet formed this. That's
Oh,
for
wow.
1911. This is for a 38 revolver.
Dang. Look at that. Wow, I love that. So this is your like crafting corner. But I like all these cool photos that you have. Look, Burt Reynolds, stud.
I took this one.
Robert
in New York
Redford.
City.
Oh, you took this picture.
I took this one. This is I used to shoot a lot of nudes.
Oh, you shot that in your kitchen right there.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? Kitchen seen some action.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is the house where where my shop is.
Oh.
This guy came by one day.
No kidding.
He used to live in that house back in the 30s and the 40s, and he built that hot rod in that garage.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool that you got to talk to him. Neat. Oh, look at this. Black Velvet. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I recently got that.
Whoa, that's hot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow. Okay, you were saying you have something off your balcony you want. Well, is there nothing you don't want us to see your bedroom?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just, not much to see.
Oh, okay. Well, you got some cool art on the walls.
Pretty nice here with the view because of the.
Yeah, you got a nice window. You get some cool breeze in here at night.
Bicycles hanging out.
Bruce Springsteen. I thought he was a little liberal for a guy like you.
Back then, we didn't know it. He had us all fooled.
Okay, but you still have his eye watching you while you sleep. Okay, but according to Mike, like one of the coolest features of this apartment is if we go out on his balcony. Apparently there's a really good view. Real nice little, look at that.
Again, there's a mess.
No, it's fine. He's got a little bistro, table and chairs, sit out here, have a nice cocktail. And, dun, 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 look at that. It looks right out at the Hollywood sign. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom in. You know how there's that sign up on the hill here that says Hollywood in big white letters? There it is. You can see it right from his back porch. Mike, you really do live in the heart of Hollywood. Now, Mike, I wanted to hike up to that sign earlier today, and you said it was going to be too hot.
No,
It's like 81 degrees here.
I pointed out that I'd be on my feet working my ass off all day by the time you got here, and I'm old. So I'd be a mess.
Well, at least
it's a serious hike, though. It's a serious hike. It's pretty vertical. 2 sections of it. There's 3 sections to it. I know you can do it.
Sounds like a lot of excuse making, Mike.
I've done that hike hundreds of times. So
Guess I'll have to come back and do it another time.
Yes, she has to come back. She doesn't have enough time here today. She's only here for a couple hours right now. She absolutely has to spend more time. I got to show her around all the cool spots.
Okay. Okay. All right, Mike. Well, listen. Thank you for having me into your home, taking me out for those disgusting fries, and picking me or dropping me off at the wig shop to get that crappy wig.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Your town is awesome.
It's not my town. I just live here.